Javicia Leslie, she stars as Ryan Wilder in CW's Batwoman. Now, after Ruby Rose left the show, she stepped into the Batsuit literally. I caught up with the star ahead of her big debut.
Everyone's favorite Cape Crusader joining us now, the beautiful, the talented Javicia Leslie. It is so fabulous to meet you. How are you?
Nice to meet you, Mackenzie. I'm doing great. How are you doing today?
I am fabulous. We are so excited. This Sunday, season 2, Batwoman, and you knocking it out of the park. We're so excited. Can you tell us, I love you because you're just like me. I'm a big manifestation believer. I meditate, and I read that you really feel like you manifested this killer role for yourself. So take us through that and the process auditioning.
Definitely. I just feel like everything that you want, you can have it. It's in your reach, but you have to see it to believe it. And I was doing an interview with a podcast called The Podcast. And the interviewer asked me what my next dream role would be. And I told him, I said, I'm going to be a superhero. And he's like, oh, okay, cool, no. And then like a month later, I get to audition for the role of Ryan Wilder, who has become Batwoman. So and in every aspect, even when it comes to my career in general, when I first moved to Los Angeles, I lived in West Hollywood, and I would drive up Sunset Boulevard and I'd find billboards that I was inspired by, and I'd park my car so I could see the billboard, and I would study my auditions while looking at where I wanted to be. I just thought it was very important to constantly see what it is that I wanted and where I wanted to see my life.
I love it. If you see it, you can. If you believe it, you will see it, and it will manifest. And you have done this, girl.
Exactly.
Tell us about the first time putting on this incredible bat suit.
It was epic. I mean, I think that anyone that puts on any superhero suit, the moment you put it on, you feel the responsibility of being a superhero. You feel like you got to go save the world. So that's how I felt
yes.
Initially. And I put the suit on at a different time than I put the cowl on. The cowl was such a surreal moment because I made sure not to look until it was completely on. And when I looked in the mirror without the wig, it's very much like Batman. And that was insane to see myself in something that represented such a huge franchise that I was raised watching. So to know that I'm a part of that family is just, it's such an honor. It really is. It's a blessing.
Oh my gosh. And you take on the role of Ryan Wilder. Tell me about, it's been a transition. So how did you really want to catapult and make this your own?
I think that they just do such a great job allowing Ryan to just be Ryan, allowing her story to matter and develop slowly. We don't try to just shove it down your throats. You know what I mean? Like, of course, she finds the suit in the first episode, but that's it. After that, it's a lot of work that she has to go through in order to really become a hero that's willing to be selfless and a hero that's willing to put her own pain and her own vengeance aside to do what's right and to represent the suit well. And it's also a journey that I went on, because I had never played a superhero before. So when I first put that suit on, I'm like, where do I put my hands? How am I supposed to look? Do I stand like this? Do I do like this?
What do I do with my hands? Yeah.
Yeah. What do I do?
Right.
I go on this journey just as much as she goes on this journey. It's very much a relatable situation.
Oh, anything that shocked you, surprised you playing this role? I mean, obviously it's very physical. I know you're very fit and you're adamant about your fitness, but anything that kind of shocked you, like on a day-to-day basis?
How much I was going to love it. I didn't, I think that I didn't imagine the physicality. I'm a very imaginative person, and it's to the point that if I know something's happening the next day, in my mind, I play everything out. But I never felt myself physically in the air until it happened. And when it happened, I was like, oh my God, this is so cool. Like, this is literally my childhood dreams come true. I'm like a human roller coaster, and it's so much fun.
What similarities do you find between yourself and Ryan?
One, a lot of people like to make the comparisons about my obsession with plants because Ryan has one specific plant that means a lot to her. And I actually think that's kind of what makes us different, because she has one specific plant that means a lot to her, and I have probably 33 plants that mean a lot to me.
Oh,
so
okay,
that's
very cool.
A similarity we have. And like I said, the journey of figuring out how to become a superhero when it's not something you would have ever expected in your life.
Well, where will you be watching season 2, this big premiere on Sunday?
So the thing is, in Vancouver or Canada in general, when you come back in, you have to do a mandatory 14-day quarantine. And I wanted to spend the holidays with my family in Los Angeles. So I'm actually in my apartment out here in quarantine, and I will be right there on my couch watching.
With the rest of us, we can't wait to watch you doing big things. You are just lovely, and we're so excited that you are in this role, and we can't wait for it. Thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you, Mackenzie.
She is the real deal. Again, catch the season 2 premiere of Batwoman this Sunday at 8 p.m. right here on Wish TV. Trace, over to you.